Hello, welcome to Arvende Gaming. My name is Warwick and this is episode 32, I believe, yes, of my Let's Play the Banner Saga series. In the last episode we continued with Bolwerk and the Ravens through the underground. We met a new kind of dredge and we met a stone singer that was talking to the Walker, who we decided to kill. So, let's see what the ramifications are from that. Let's get into it. Alright. What are our heroes doing? Our heroes are doing that. There you go. Yeah, cool. I don't think there's much more to do there. So let's just, everyone's rested. We've got 10 days worth of supplies. We've got great morale. Let's leave and see where the story takes us. The Wildcat stops to weave patterns with her spear. Moments later, she looks even more confused. I cannot determine which path we take now. Falca gets in her face. I'm usually the nice one, Walker, but with those things down here, I'm past nice. You let us down, you get us out. Zephyr holds up a hand. I don't mind choosing a path, but it will be pure luck if it leads us anywhere good. She then stares at you. That stone singer may have helped us. Travel upwards at every opportunity. Randomly choose paths with confidence. Send out more scouts. Again, ravens depart, and again you are assaulted by the warped creatures from the dark. Okay. Yeah, well, if that stone singer could have helped, she might have talked to us about how you've been dealing with them frickin' this entire time instead of being all secretive and fucking doing your I know best routine. No one else needs to know. Alright. I got a feeling that we're just going to get annihilated no matter what we do here, so let's try and kill some of these as quickly as we can. Yeah, he's doing the hodgy podgy. Yeah, you come over here. 17. Yep. Bang. Let us kill him. Set chance, bang, down. This guy's doing his hodgy podgy thing. And you know what, let's just bring him over here and we'll end turn. Let's get him up here to do as much damage as we can. This guy's coming in. Bang. Alright, let's just position this. Should have thought about that a little bit better. Anyway, yeah, and let's end turn. Okay, he's dead now. Let's see if we can at least take out two of them. Right now he's doing his hodgy podgy thing. Right, well. Get rid of some armor. That stone singer could have helped us. I tell you. Could have, but didn't. get another kill at least. You know what? No, get out of that. Let's do bloody flail. Back. Alright, get the kill. Nice. That's 3 down. He's almost dead anyway. No, come this way. No, come that way, then to there. This will take away his ability to frickin'. Well, might as well kill the thing that's almost dead anyway. Yeah, how many targets does he have? I should have used bloody flail. Oh well. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we're doomed here anyway, so let's just go until we die. Well, until we're defeated. Oh yeah, I know. Different one. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna die. Well, okay, so you can destroy shield. Destroy shield. He's gonna get killed now. I wonder if we'll be able to get one more kill. Maybe. Alright, he's down. Pillage. Yeah, we've got one more kill. That's good at least. That's good at least. We did better that time than we did the last time. But yeah, I think sending scouts out isn't going to do us any good anymore. Yep, okay. Everyone's injured. Yep. Would be nice if there was a way to skip this. Once you know that everyone's injured, it's kind of a foregone conclusion, isn't it? Got 4 an hour for it. That's a lot of resting that we need to do though. The air feels solid around you and the warped creatures move toward either your targets. Eventually, Zephyr reaches you. She silently watches families fall as you get to your feet. Everyone frantically rushes through treacherous paths until you are sure the surface is ahead. Negative 32 clansmen. Whoa, there is something happening on the other side of this mountain. Everyone continues moving forward, the fear of the warped, twisted creatures fresh on their mind. You notice something strange about the light coming from the exit. It is not pure daylight. Keep going, the Wildcur shouts to everyone, then looks at you. Who knows what to expect north of Wormscale Mountains now? Oh, there's a big dome. What in the depths am I looking at, Wildcur? No more secrets. I don't know. Chapter 12. The destined day shall come. Alright, so we head back over to Rook, it seems. Lunda. It looks like everyone's almost ready to move out, Ivor says, walking your way. We're about as patched up as we can expect to be out here. If you have any other business to handle before we leave, now's the time. He tosses aside a whittled stick, and I doubt we'll get out of here without talking to that old man again. I think his name is Yosser. Yosser. It seems he's the temporary leader since their governor was killed. Ah, that's right. We had just fended off or fought off the attack from the Horseborn in the south and the Dredge in the north. Alright, heroes. What do we got? We got a lot. Alright, well, Rook's going in, Oddleif's going in, Nid's going in, Ivor, Harkin, Mogger. Yeah. 33 renown. Oh, we got lots of items now. +2 range distance. That's cool. We just need to get the levels to use it. +3 break talents. Now that's gonna be good. What does okay, yeah, it's +2 will, +2 strength. How much does it cost to promote him? 15. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go up with him. Mid can be promoted though, so let's promote her. Give her a bit of extra shield. Yeah, you know what, let's just go with our base stats for now. And her item is +3 break, yep. Good chance. Yeah, alright. Let's talk to the Horseborn. Roak looks nervous as you approach. You choose your words carefully, remembering to talk slowly. Why did you attack other Horseborn? If you're going to join us, you have to follow orders. I want to know about you and Daedriu. Why did you attack the other Horseborn? His eyes dart around, and he repeats your words silently, slowly, before preparing his response. Other like me. Wrong. Friend, no. You look at Oddleif to see if she understands, but she only shakes her head a bit. Fight. Friend, no. Other, wrong. You fought them because they're not your friends. Roak squints while studying Oddleif's mouth moving. Friend, no. I want to know about you and Daedriu. Daedriu? He whips his tail and stands taller, prouder. Daedriu, mate. Me, hers. Hers, mine. When food much, again, strong, young, for Daedriu and me. Oddleif looks at you with arched eyebrows. A confident man wanting to provide for a family. There's something attractive about that. You clear your throat and look back at Roak. If you're going to join us, you have to follow orders. He doesn't seem to understand your words, but your tone makes him step back a pace. You are not in trouble, but we are a herd. Rook is our leader. Oddleif points to you and speaks slowly. We follow orders from leader. You follow orders from leader. You cannot be sure how much Roak understands, but his jaw clenches and he stands straighter. He snorts and kicks up dirt with a hoof. He doesn't seem to like that, does he? No, but he'll learn to appreciate it. You choose your words carefully, remembering to talk slowly. I'm glad I had a chance to talk to you. Roak simply stares at you. Everyone feels awkward at the inability to communicate, so you smile at him. Thank you. Thank. He taps a hoof to the ground a few more times before trotting off. My best guess is there are different herds like our clans, but they don't really get along. Maybe this herd attacking Lunda was just a particular enemy. Maybe. She smiles and leaves you to your confusion. No markets or anything that I can see, so... Yossa. So that's it, you're just going to leave us to fend for ourselves. You know we're heading to Arborang. I've been very clear about that. But what if those dredge return, or those flea-ridden horseborn? I'm not sure about the horseborn, but you can count on more dredge. But why? Why are they after Lundar? I don't really know. They're running from something same as us. We don't have time. They're running from something same as us. But you're running from them. What are they running from? That's what we'd all like to know. Yossa's eyes dart around for a moment. Does that mean you'll take us with you? You think about what he's asking. Are you ready to sow your banner into ours? We can't support this many people. All of you. How many are there? Are you ready to sow your banner into ours? Consider it sown. It's the people of Lunda that means something, and you'll keep them alive better than I ever could. Great, then that's settled. Yossa, what can you tell us about the old wood? Is that where you're headed? With this many? When he sees you nod, his lips purse and move from side to side. Well, strange things happen in that place. It's a place where people go missing or come back happier than ever. Is it dangerous? You charged into a town under attack by horseborn and dredge. I'm not sure what you consider dangerous. He's got a point. I guess that means we'll find out. You agree and call for everyone to move out. Alright, I bet you that other governor's not going to like the fact that we picked up a whole bunch of people. But we have a bunch of clansmen to forage, and hopefully we can train them into more fighting men. Horseborn in the foreground here. Interesting defenses in the town. Woman haulers a young girl in front of you and a crowd of others. Caught her stealing enough food to feed a starving wild. The woman says, not the first time I've seen her at it either. The girl looks familiar. She's part of the thin group of humans you picked up on the trail. Why were you stealing? I won't have thieves with us. You and your family have to leave. Just return the food. Her people will punish her. I won't have thieves with us. You and your family have to leave. Stupid girl, her mother says. These people were good to us. The entire group you picked up separates from your caravan without a word. Drifters, says an old clansman. Used to be you would blame them for everything. Now, can't hardly blame someone for trying to keep their kin fed. Clansman forage, 24. That's good, we're foraging more than what we're using per day. Whispers from the clansmen grow in volume with every step toward the colourfully daunting old wood. Nothing but game trails into this place, Ivor says. For this many people, I don't like it. He looks agitated, nervous. Glancing around, you notice the other wild, and even the horseborn, acting similarly. Tight places like this don't sit well with us, he says, watching you. No room to stand or swing, just another place I don't belong. Ivor's growing concerned with feeling useless is somewhat puzzling, but you keep it to yourself. For all its majesty and storied past, filled with legendary hunts, the dense foliage and spore-filled air of the old wood feels eerie. Well, we're about to get real high on some mushrooms. You notice the coloured specks in the air are especially thick in this area with the caravan ahead of you. When the caravan ahead of you suddenly stops, they're watching a man who is staring at a flower and crying. It's just so perfect, he says. I paint and carve runes, but this flower is what I've waited for my whole life. The spectators are now nodding with tears in their eyes. Inspect the flower. Inspect the flower. You move forward and see that the flower looks more like a plain red and yellow shrub. As you near it, it shakes subtly, putting out a small cloud of spores in the air. You start to see the true beauty of the plant as other clansmen crowd around. The tree behind you reaches down and politely takes your cloak. You smile as a tiny bird teaches you how to count to green. Furs are on the ground and you nestle in them to sleep. Yep, getting high on mushrooms. Wake up, Ivor says. He's holding his head and squinting to block out the sunlight. Your head hurts too, along with your body, which is sprawled across rocks. We've been robbed, the whale says, and no one was awake to see who it was. Alright, well, we've got normal morale, so let's camp. And let's go to training. Well, come on in and let's have a look at you, Sven, the trainer says. Just wanting to swing at each other, or are you here to actually learn something? You know what? Train clansmen to be fighters. The trainer looks past you at some boys and girls eager to learn, teaching fighting to the young, Sven muses. They won't go back to hunting and foraging for food, you know. Sure you want to go through with this? Yeah, we need the protection. And go, you know what, screw it, train 200. That many will take some time, Sven says. Do we have enough supplies for 3 days of training? We'll be fine, do it. Consider it done. Sven whistles through his missing teeth. Alright, so we've got great morale now. We've got a bunch more fighters. Let's just see if there's, what can you show me? Plenty, Sven says, walking into the large tent. Try to keep up. It all comes down to this, your chance to impress me. Sven gives you a throaty chuckle. This is the last session and it'll take all you've got. You think about what he's saying. I'm ready. Let's do this. And we begin, Sven barks. Use the warhorn to recover willpower. Use tale worth telling for a +5 damage bonus. Do 10 or more strength damage in a single hit and defeat all enemies. Well, and I can't choose who goes where. Alright. Well, you know what? You come up here and do some damage on this, or get a kill here. That takes one of the archers out. Bang. Sigbjorn's absolutely blottoed that guy. Oh, I don't want to have to use him. He doesn't do anything right now. Doesn't even do arc lightning. Oh, lightning. Get out of there. He's gonna... Oh man. This really is gonna take everything I've bloody well got. How worth telling. What does that do? Every 2 strength enemy has over ally gives 1 strength +1 strength damage. I don't want him to... Yeah, I want to come over here and I want to get rid of... Let's do that one while I can. Alright, so that's been done. Sigbjorn's been dramatically reduced. Oddleif's gonna get hit and killed almost. But yeah, you just take him out. How do I use tale worth telling though? That's a big question that I have. And oh, this guy's fucking hopeless. Alright, he's just gonna fucking get a kill on. I don't understand. Every 2 strength enemy has over ally gives +1 strength damage. I don't understand how. Skull's Song, +1 will to all. Yeah, I don't understand how that works. But trying my hardest to do something with it. Oddleif is well worth telling. Every 2 strength enemy has over ally gives. See, I don't understand. I just don't understand how that works. That he needs to live though, so that might be a problem. Yeah, if he comes up and kills this guy, that's going to be the end of him. So let's come down here. And let's battering ram him over, because I don't want him to be able to kill this bloke. Yeah. All right. So how do I use this? Tale worth telling. Every 2 strength enemy has over ally gives +1 strength damage. I don't. I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to Google how to use it, because it's just baffling me. Alright, I've figured it out. Well, I've looked it up. Let's see if I can actually get it to work. And that. Okay, so this guy could have potentially just fucked me up then. So I want him to come around over here, right, and I want him to wait. I want him to come over here, and you know what, he might as well just destroy some shield. He can come here, and you know what, end the turn. Rest. Alright, so I want him to be able to do just a little bit more damage to. Alright, let's see how we go. I've already used the war horn. 15. See, he's gonna kill him. Don't want him to kill him. Yeah, I didn't want that to fucking happen just then. You come over there. End your turn. You come over here. End your turn. You just rest. So yeah, end turn, end turn, end turn, end turn, bang. Alright, so when he gets down to 5, I should be able to use this. And then I just got to actually be able to defeat him, which is going to be the problem. So, yeah, rest, rest. Alright, so here's what we want to do now. So we want to go tail worth telling. We want to give this, we want to give him tail worth telling. Alright, then we want to whack the crap out of him. Yep, nice. There we go. Alright. Oh, I could have just killed him, man. But, alright, bang. Cool. That's good. Got it. Had to look it up because it was a little bit confusing, but we got it in the end. Renown, that's sick. Right, let's call that the end of the episode. Awesome. Thanks for joining me today, especially if you've made it through to the end. Please like the video if you've been enjoying the story so far, and consider subscribing if you'd like to continue on this adventure with me. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you'd like to give me some feedback or tell me what you might have done differently, or talk about this beautiful artwork, or talk about getting high on mushrooms in a forest, whatever. Awesome. Well, I hope you all have a good day. Never stop loving life.